Ipinap pa. Right. They live here. They're stuck here. They can't go home because of their conditions. There is not any services for them up north. So we want to make sure that they get their traditional meals at least once a week, which makes them so happy. And us happy. So this time we have seal. Sometimes we have Arctic char. Last week we had goose for them. Today we have char. I mean seal. Ugh. As you can see, we sometimes have to fight with the meat. Two uluk. Yeah, two. We have clients that come every Thursday from the hospitals. They're long-term patients. They're all Inuit and mostly in wheelchairs. Mostly all, that needs help, care every day. So we feed them on Thursdays. I was born in Iqaluit, Nunavut. It was called Frobisher Bay when I was born. I lost my mother at a very young age, so I grew up with my stepdad, with me and my brother. And then when he passed, I went to my stepsister. I didn't know any boundaries, so I was able to roam around and do whatever. So at a very young age, I got married, and I had 2 kids. And I was beaten all the time by him. He was an alcoholic and older than me by 6 years. So when my girls were born and my oldest one was 4, I said, no, I don't want her to keep on seeing me black and blue. So every time I would always think of running away to Montreal. I had a chance to come here with my second child, but she needed medical attention. And that's when I said, I can live here. I can get a job here. And then we used to have Association of Montreal Inuit. They would feed Inuit monthly, and I would cook there too. I started cooking there. A lot of Inuit used to show up, and then when that fell, there was nothing for Inuit anymore. So when my daughter graduated from university, I told her to open a business. That's how SQIA is here, because of my beautiful young lady, my smart young lady.
She taught us everything that we know that has to do with our culture, the relevance of our culture. She has been very much of a big help through that. I'm grateful. And she's still teaching me today, She's like, Verna, I'm proud of you. This is what a family community looks like, having each other's backs.
Our community was small, so we saw each other mostly every day and stuff. But up here in Montreal, you rarely see the person unless there's an event. So the gatherings make a big difference, so all Inuit can join together, enjoy their feast, have games, dance. The kids have fun. They're with their own people, it's a family.
In Inuit communities, we have Inuit Haima Yatuhangit, which are the Inuit values that were created by Inuit elders, and they're a measure of how to be good and healthy and well in your community. You're born into a community, you're part of a whole, everyone has a role within the community. And Inuit recognize each other. We have Inuhatik, there's Inuit, it's other people like me. And so there was this youth that we worked with, and she said, even I don't know you, I know you.
I don't know how it's gonna taste, so I'm not gonna put this on right away, but
it's also part of our culture not to be boastful. but she's known across the country for her work in helping Inuit women. She's been in service to the community for over 30 years. She was the first Inuit outreach worker in Montreal. She also goes to my daughter's daycare and teaches the kids Inuit songs and reads to them, and she's done a lot of things for a lot of people to help change their lives. So, I mean, I have an immense respect for her.
Smells good.
If you have a last message for the youth, for...
Get an education, get a career, talk about babies later.